Hello guys, Savat the Mighty here, aka Doompiggy, and I'm back with another Eve Echoes video. So in today's video, we're actually journeying over to the test server since they do have that up. Unlike most people, I'm going to go ahead and spend all of my points, or rather, I did spend all of my points, into upgrading my skills for the Oracle. And believe it or not, I was able to spend all of those skills that they gave us. Well, you probably believe it. And I'm down to 555,000. And it was just the Oracle skills. So these are skills that I have to get still. To show this off, I was actually already on the skills, but what I basically did was I maxed out all the large laser skills that I could. I still need the 2 expert ones I did not have 5 on, because I could not afford to get that, but everything else is maxed out except for that last one. For under my cruiser, I went ahead and took Battle Cruiser Command all the way up as high as I could. My electronics, Battle Cruiser Engineering is also up as far as I could take it. And yeah, here it is. And the defense, I still got Battle Cruiser and Advanced Battle Cruiser Defense, so I wasn't able to get that even started into the Expert. Shame. But that's okay. That's where we're sitting at. So I have the Oracle here, and we're just going to kind of go through some fits on here, some of the fits that I've already actually done, and see what those look like with the skills. So the first fit that I think we're actually going to try out is the one that I use for the T10s, and that is going to be the long range fit. Let's go ahead and find our large beam lasers. Did I pass them? Here they are. Okay. We're just going to throw all 6 on there, and let's have a look. So just straight up, with just the lasers equipped, with nearly max skills, just missing that 5 and both of the expert skills, it is sitting at 907 and 89 DPS. So that's what basically fully trained skills, except for that last, which will take forever to get on either one of those skills anyway. So the likelihood of you seeing those done anytime soon is going to be slim to none. 907 DPS. It's not bad. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish the rest of this out. Oh, before we do that, I'm actually very curious to see what the range is. So without anything in here, it's at 59, 59 and 80. Alright, so let's go with the full fit. We don't want to do the afterburner, we want to do the micro warp drive. Did I pass the micro warp drive? Do I have the micro warp drive on another ship currently? That's probably what it is. It has such a weird backdate on here. Alright, so let's put in the other things then if that's the case, yeah. So, checking computer. Checking computer. Tracking computer. And tracking computer. And we're gonna go ahead and put on the dealer medium micro warp drive instead of taking the other one off. That'll just kind of simulate it. Okay. So now let's take a look at them. So now this one sits at 80 km with 108. 80 km with 108 accuracy fall off. With 4 of these running constantly. And let's go ahead and undock and take a look. So with this fit for the extreme long range, you can almost always have one of these going, with one going, it sits at 111 with 38 km fall off, putting it at 149. So with one active, it can hit up to 149 km away. Which is pretty good. And considering it can cycle through all 4 and keep that range. And to activate 2, if I wanted to do the 2 at a time, it's sitting at 138, 185. So the range does increase a little bit, but it doesn't get much further. 170 I think I was, so 85 puts it at about 15 km further on the fall off. Now mind you, I did change the rig since then, so the fall off is actually less. But the optimal range should be about the same. So that is as far as that's going to go. And let's have a look now. This one is going to go a little bit faster with the C-type afterburner on here. But with those skills trained up, one pulse is going to get to about, yeah. So I think with the C-type it'll get to over 1,200 with the skills trained up a little bit more. And one pulse, which is pretty good. So it'll be able to move and fire quite well. Now the reason why I didn't put anything in the medium slots for that one is because in those medium slots I just used the target painter and the large armor uppers. And large armor uppers aren't really going to do anything here. Alright, so what if we put in a couple of heat sinks, and one tracking computer. This puts us at just over 1,000 DPS cold. With a 66 optimal range. With 90 km, 50%. It's not too terribly bad. And the reason why I kept the other slot free is because there's going to be a lot that we can do with this other slot. If we want to stay further back, maybe this could be a new type of range build. 2 of the tracking computers. I don't think this is going to keep us out of range though. Yeah, that'll put us at 73 with a 99. 73 and 99. That's not bad at 1,200 DPS with the 2 armor reppers. I think that's basically where I was sitting at. Mine with the 4, just about. So that actually is going to allow us to fight pretty much the same way that we did before. Unfortunately, only running 2 of these means you can't sit out at the extreme ranges full time. So you do have to come in. And this one isn't running any type of real armor repping of any sort. If we throw an armor repper on here, and we have some panic buttons, large group armor repper, just to kind of show you guys. I know I said I wasn't going to do it and then turn around and do it. Large group armor repper. And the target painter. And this is kind of what I envision the build would look like. Now, 90, so this one's 66 to 90. And so even at this range, you're probably going to be taking some damage. But that's not too bad, honestly. Huh. Okay. So that was fun. Let's go ahead and take a look at the close range fit now and see how much damage it can get up to. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Here we go. Put all of these on here. Haha. So this one is doing 1,230 DPS with both heat sinks cold. Whew. Now on this fit here, again, I wouldn't use these. I would be using a stasis webifier and an interruptive warp scram. So I would have those equipped on this one, as well as usually I would do the afterburner. Now heck, if you take one of these off, would you sit at 1,165? Yeah, you could throw on some armor protection on here, and this would be good. But for now, let's take this out. Let's have a gander at this. So this is kind of a close range fit. I may not even need to have the tracking computer on here, but let's have a look. Come on, zoom out, you can do it. There we go. Alright, so let's get everything that I need over here. Perfect. Alright, so if we activate one, that puts us at 1,500. 77. And if we activate 2, we are at just shy of 2000 DPS. Whew, that's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. I don't even know if you would need the tracking computer. What is the range on these guys with the tracking computer? So you're sitting at 35 with a 7 km fall off. So that's going to be what, 42.8? That's 04, so 42.4. Basically 42. 42.44, I guess. So you're doing 50% damage. You would basically be doing 1,000 DPS at 42 km and 2,000 DPS at 35. Definitely makes me want to kind of take the ship out and try it out. I don't know if you would use the targeting computer on here though. Is this capacitor is only going to last 7 minutes. Medium afterburner. If we... Okay. Let's see what this gets to. So with just the afterburner, it's going to do 561. It's not bad. And this thing should turn quicker than every other battleship. So you can make adjustments very fast in this ship comparatively to the other battleships. Unless they have rigs. So, about face. Whoop. Interesting. So this ship is not cap stable with this fit. But you could take off the target painter. And will it fit it? It certainly will. We can put in a large energy Nosferatu. Yay! And we still have power grid left over. 200 power grid, basically. It's disgusting. I wonder... if we unfit that... we have 900 power grid right now. If we unfit that... we have 900 still? Not much gain there. How much are these guys? Power requirement 7 megawatts. Nothing there. 112 megawatts on the tracking computers. So we do have quite a bit there. I wonder though, I'm very curious to see if we could ever fit a large micro warp drive to this ship. $1,200. You can, but you would need to have the rig. And you're not putting much of anything else on there. Let's put that back on. Whatever we come to first, we'll put on. Tracking computer. And armor. Excellent. And we got the armor upper on there. So that works out. Okay. So we have quite a bit of stuff packed into this ship already. Let's put the large NOS on there. And actually, if I can, I mean, wonder if armor would be better than the computer. Okay. What's its range at? 31 to 37. Let's take it out and see what it can do. Unfit those. Let's do groups of 2. Armor repper, booster, that. Okay, zoom out if you would, please. And... whoa. Let's grab a mission real quick. It does look like they've brightened up the UI quite a bit as well when it comes to doing those and pulling those missions.
Warp drive
So I know we're
active.
already sitting at like 22 minutes. I want to go out there and shoot some things. Set approach. I believe it was 32. 31. Alright, so we have our approach set for 31. No. We're going to set orbit for 31 as well. If I can get it to. There we go. What gate are we at? We are at Alakira? Alikara. Alikara. Cosmic anomaly.
Warp drive
Alright,
active.
so sitting here at Alikara. Okay. Lock all. Stop, stop, stop. Start, start, start. Well, that didn't work. Okay, so I have groups of these lasers. And we haven't even turned on a heatsink yet. They're sitting there doing thousands. Okay. Let's turn all of these guys off. I want to group them all up into one big pile. And just start seeing what type of DPS is getting pushed out. 4,600. Oof. Optimal range 1828. Alright, so on the Naga in armor, I'm sorry, the Moa in armor, we're doing 3,000 hits. Yeah, 3,600 with the skills. And that's without activating any of the damage controls. These guys here, we're going to go ahead and activate both of those and see what it does. Only 3,900. Oh, I think I'm out of range. Oh, so that was kind of disheartening. So we are hitting, but not for its full potential. And okay, let's approach that. Our small ships are here. This is going to be our problem child. We are hitting him for quite a bit of damage. We can activate that. Now we're going to approach him. We're going to hit him with those. We're actually going to... nope. We are going to set approach to 0. And we're going to approach him. Okay. Let's approach this guy. And let's just activate 1. Alright, so remember, with 1 activated, we're at 1,500 DPS. Whew. It is literally just tearing through them. Let's activate our afterburner and try to get a little bit closer. So we can still hit in the 40s, we don't like it. We're going to set approach back to 31. And we can turn off this afterburner now. We are going to change that up. And we are going to want to apply our neutralizer on him, since he is closer. Okay, let's start firing on him. 6,900. Oof. This thing is definitely doing quite a bit of damage. Oh, we can actually activate our armor now. And let's take a look at the defense catalog on this. Not very good. Lock, lock, lock. And Akira, approach. We're going to go ahead and web, newt, scram. And we're going to wait to the very last second on these lasers and hit approach. Next on our list is going to be the Condor. Goodbye, Condor. Okay, focus fire. It is just tearing through everything. Let's activate another one of those. Sure. 4,700. Oh! You are next, Caracal. 5,400. This is impressive. Okay. Oh, we don't want to attack him. We want to attack him. Approach him. Focus fire on him. Alright, we can activate our large Nosferatu now. And we're just in a well spot. I mean, this is just going swimmingly. When you have the skills in this ship, it does some impressive things. Quite excited to see where this is going to go. I mean, this is the high damage build, but okay. And approach. Got him. This guy, I want to focus fire now. We're going to web and... Okay. And approach. Set approach to 0. Oh, he's not webbed anymore or scrammed. Let's approach him. Now let's approach that and attack this guy. Stop. Let's lock up some more. Alright, so the Blackbird will be our next target. We can start firing now, that's fine. Turn on one of our damage modules. And just watch him vaporize. Next, we're going to deal with this Condor. Lock up those guys. We need to set approach to 31. Next Condor on the menu. Activate the armor wrapper. Focus fire on the Caracal. And approach the Naga. Alright, next for the Moa. Here comes another volley of missiles. And this ship can run the armor wrapper on it pretty decently. If I change my approach to 20. I can even get my energy back just by letting ships approach me and get closer. But... boom. Done. Excellent. Alright, so I guess that's about all that I have for the time here today. So we were actually able to complete the entire mission and talk about a lot of different stuff. I think that took like 10 minutes for that mission. But yeah, so this is pretty effective. Works out nicely. I like where the skills are going to be. Now the long range ship being at 900 instead of like the 700 is still like a 200 DPS increase. That's going to be nice as well. So all in all, it looks really solid for where it's going to be at. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this video here, and I want to thank everybody for watching. Please leave a like on the video and subscribe if you enjoy my content. Have a great day. Bye.